Is this recording? Is it like is this episode started already?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
Well, you haven't started the episode yet.
No,
We'll start it.
You ready to go?
So we're just gonna free talk about kind of everything. Let me get a fucking episode list up. Jesus Christ!
Do you guys introduce yourselves? I don't know how it
where are
works
we at?
anymore. I don't know how it works since I created this podcast and named it. Everybody says it's not true, but I think it is.
That's a perfect place to start.
A podcast about bourbon and the ones who drink it. This is Bourbon Matters. Welcome to Bourbon Matters. I'm Jake.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Gold Eagle Jake.
And we're joined by...
I don't know who I am. I was going to say, I don't even know my name anymore. I haven't been one of these in like 3 years.
I was waiting for Jake to say we have a special guest today, and we were really going to emphasize the special part of that.
All right, well, start it again then.
No, because then Jake has to edit. He doesn't like doing that.
Yeah,
All
no
right, well,
editing.
PDL.
We're joined by Roberto PDL.
What's up?
One of the OGs. and
Good to be here. Thanks for having me. This is great. I remember when it was my podcast. I remember when I invented it and when I named it, and then 5 years ago. So thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So this is our kind of 200th episode. We missed it by, I think, 1 or 2, but this is also season 5 of Bourbon Matters. So we wanted to bring Roberto back. For those that don't know, Roberto was Dan and I's co-host for 2.5 years, I think, almost half the time. And had to move when life got busy. And then Jake joined full time. But yeah, it's good to have you back. We need some of that nonsense commentary.
I mean, you really want to devalue your podcast, so that's good. Thanks for having me.
I mean, it has no value right now, so it doesn't really matter.
No, hey, but look, I came here to represent Bourbon Matters.
Yeah, the only one that's repping anything with
in the 200th episode.
Oh, I got my typical Glencairn.
Okay, I got my.
I have one of those, but it's in storage.
Oh, not the fancy one that I bought you, just the cheap one you can get from Gold Eagle. Not that it's cheap quality.
The same exact brand.
No stem.
It's the same.
This is the fancy
from
one.
Sterling cut glass.
I have this one too.
The fancy
Mine
one
is
I
in
bought
storage
you.
somewhere.
That's
But
nice.
who made them? You or Dan?
Not
or
as
Jake,
often.
Or Jake?
Glens are the goat. Everybody knows that. If you want, you can look fancy all you want, but the best nosing and tasting experience is with a Glen.
Roberto, you have one of these. Didn't I give you one or no?
You did. I was going to talk about your tasting experiences.
Really good. What? I missed that.
I don't know. My internet sucks, but that's good though. It's probably better. I mean, it keeps the value high for this podcast episode. I do have one somewhere. It's in storage though. We have a ton of things in storage. So it's in storage with 300 of my whiskey bottles. Yeah, but look at Jake. Jake has a big freaking collection in the background.
Yeah. He hasn't stopped. Remember, like, when you were still on the podcast and he said he was going to start thinning down his collection?
Yeah.
It's still growing. He hasn't thinned it down. He hasn't done...
Well, he did thin down a little bit at the birthday bash.
3 bottles.
Very nice charitable donation, and we raised some good funds, and that was a big hit. We sold out of the flights and donated a bottle of George T. Stagg, E.H. Taylor Rye, and Wild Turkey Beacon. It's pretty generous.
Wild Turkey 1.
Oh, one.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not giving up my beacon. No way.
Is Beacon
Turkey
the?
I think it's the most recent one.
Yeah. No, I don't have that one.
I thought you were going to say he used the wild turkey bottle that I got for him that was from the 1980s.
No.
Or 70s.
No,
it's over here.
It's interesting that you said
number 7.
Yeah, closet 7.
No, it's
Closet
out, so
cell.
everybody can see it.
God, that's
It's got
cool.
a
Still the
big
coolest
old
box I've ever
turkey
seen.
on it. Yeah,
That is a cool
Dang,
box.
that's pretty.
That box and bottle scream 1980s.
That's really pretty.
It's actually interesting you said Taylor Rye, because that's kind of what almost got everything started.
yeah.
For newer listeners, I know we've talked about it a few times, but kind of how everything started with this was me and Jake had been getting into whiskey, and then Roberto, who had used to live in the suburbs of Chicago, moved away and then moved back with a massive whiskey collection. And at the point, Roberto and Jake's wife were both working at Allstate. So we decided to have a little guys get together. And Jake, that's kind of where your eyes got open to the collecting world of whiskey.
Yeah, because, I mean, you had like 200 bottles or something like that at that point, I think.
And what'd you have?
Like 5.
I know. They had like 3, I
I
think.
probably had a dozen at that point.
You had like 3 or 4 when I met you. It's like, oh shit! You
I had
trying
like
my whiskeys. Like, oh, this is great. I'm gonna go buy it. Oh, this is great. I'm gonna go buy it. Oh man! And then, so the podcast started. You said in 2021.
And he did. He did.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
January 2021, because you probably moved, well, you moved back in...
It was like the spring or early summer, I think.
No, he moved back when it was snowing one time. Was that 19 that you moved back, or was it 20?
We moved back in January of
Must have been 19.
2021.
That doesn't work for timeline.
Yeah.
No, it was
when I
earlier
moved
than
back?
that.
When I moved back, it was January 2021.
No, when you moved to Chicago, when you moved to Libertyville.
Yeah, it was January 2021. We moved to it was.
Oh, yeah.
It was right at the New Year. It was like January 20th or some shit like that.
That's right.
Yeah. So we must have created the podcast like in September or October or something.
No, we started in the winter, I think. I think we started shortly. Jake, did you miscount the years? Did you do research and miscount our own research?
No.
He did.
Funny.
He did.
Hold on.
No, 100% he did. Yeah, because you weren't around for COVID. Because you were in Lexington when COVID. I remember that. Like, you had just gotten back from your Lexington trip with Allstate when COVID hit.
Lexington, jeez.
Or Louisville, or wherever you guys went.
All right, episode 48.
No, man, I'm off by a year.
Oh my god, what is it, 6 years?
No,
2022.
So then it's been
January
4 now.
16th, 2022 was when episode 1 came out.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah.
But it feels like 5 years.
Anything with me, it feels like
This
5
is...
Uh,
My
years. Me
God,
talking
Jake.
right now feels like 5 years. All right.
The amount of shit I've given you lately, I thought maybe you could do this right. But apparently...
I can't believe that you didn't have the wherewithal to sense check me on that. So I blame you.
I don't do anything on our...
part.
I don't do anything with our socials or anything with the uploading. Like, I don't access any of that.
I mean, I don't know. It's been a long fucking time. So
Jesus Christ.
that's all that matters.
How many people did you tell at the birthday bash we've been doing this for 5 years, and did you just blatantly lie to them and they're finding that out right now?
Nobody.
Okay. All right. That's fair. I can see Gold Eagle Jake right now is Googling to find a new whiskey podcast to join.
No. I'm trying to remember if he had it on his signs.
No, I didn't.
I know we've talked about it before on here that we were doing it for the 5th anniversary, but
Yeah,
I don't know. Should we
it's
just
all right.
continue with it?
It's the
and
fourth
next year we'll say
anniversary.
6th.
Yeah.
No, we'll just have 2 5th anniversaries. It's all right.
Yeah, no. So I mean, really, our big dive into whiskey started at Roberto's, and then the three of us we're in our young and dumb stage of whiskey collection, and we're hunting down whatever we could spend and overspending on things for a little bit. And ran into obviously our original hookup with good stuff was Sam down in Marengo, who I still talk to a little bit, but then we started going to master classes at Gold Eagle, and that's kind of been the evolution of the podcast since then.
Yep.
And it's come, I think our first couple episodes were mainly just a group of friends that were listening.
Yeah,
So,
basically.
And
Am I back, or is
organic
this
growth, a couple hundred listeners. You're good.
I came back.
I swear it's not your internet. It's your stupid mellow corn hat that's screwing everything up.
It's the best whiskey that ever existed. See? Best whiskey. Oh, you can't see shit. Anyway, there's my hat with my mellow corn. You can't see anything. So it's okay. My internet sucks.
Last episode.
That was the last episode. It was mellow corn.
No, I mentioned mellow corn last episode.
Oh, I was gonna say, assholes. Thanks for the invite.
And we didn't talk about it in a glowing light.
All right, wait. So, okay, I froze right when we were talking about the year. So it's been 4 years, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's been 4 years. It was 2022. It was like March of 2022. I remember it was cold as shit.
January.
January.
We
were in Jake's apartment. It was like 0 degrees, -0 or something like that.
His apartment? It was his basement in his house that he had just built.
But I had to turn the heat off because the heat would make a bunch of background noise.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember the heater was like super loud, and it was like -0 in there.
It was not only was the heater loud, but Roberto would always bang the table and the mic were fixated to the table. So you just hear these dongs nonstop from frickin' Roberto. Or somehow I remember one episode you slammed your head into the microphone.
Oh yeah, I kept. That was a daily
At least
occurrence.
once.
It was fine. And I think I remember the first whiskeys of the first episode. I think it was that gimmick. Oh, I don't even know the country guy that puts him in the back of his trailer or something. James
The American
Paisley.
Highway.
Yes.
From Brad Paisley, yeah.
Brad Paisley. That was one of the first ones. I think that was the first one.
That was episode 1, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, good memory.
That is a good memory. I would not have remembered that if I hadn't pulled it up right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we did that, and we did barrel right off the bat. We did one of the barrel batches early on.
Yep.
That's when we just talked about individual whiskeys.
We did Barton.
Very old Barton.
Very old Barton. And
Dan popped his Taylor single barrel for us.
He's a good guy. We like him. And then at some point we had a March Madness. It was like in March.
Dramness.
March
Dramness. Which, by the way, I don't know if you know this, Roberto. 2 years ago, Jake stole that idea from us for his bar, and then they didn't do it this year. Or I didn't see it publicly.
Jake or Jake?
Gold Eagle Jake.
Actually, it was 3 years ago.
Oh,
I didn't do it the last 2 years.
I gotta say, I miss the tastings at Gold Eagle. That's one of the things I miss about Liberty, though. I miss those tastings. Those were super fun. I got drunk all the time with the cheese and the crackers. It was always my Chego cheese, too. It was always my Chego cheese. Oh, man. It was like Tuesdays or something, wasn't it? I was always drunk on Tuesdays.
That's the day.
They're still on almost every Tuesday there, Roberto. Fly back for one.
It's not a terrible idea. Yeah, that would be nice. Oh man, I always look forward to Tuesdays because weren't they free? I mean, you didn't charge for them, did you? I don't remember.
No, we charged, but it's usually $25. You get 6 to 8 pours, charcuterie, pizza at the end.
Jeez. Yeah, I miss those. There's nothing like that here. All the tastings are all bullshit here in San Antonio.
you probably didn't pay just because you're an asshole, Roberto. That tracks.
Well,
I think when we first started, we were doing like $10 or $15, but we didn't do pizzas.
Oh yeah, I don't remember the pizza, so that was after my
All
time.
right, then that was before we started doing the pizzas. We ordered pizza now at the end. So
man.
It always ended up feeling free because we'd walk away with like 5 or 6 bottles anyway. So.
We didn't walk away with anything. We paid for those.
Yeah, but you save money on the bottles, so you basically get your ticket free, and then the more you buy, the more free tickets you get.
Oh, look at this salesman going on right now.
Yeah. This episode brought to you by Gold Eagle. What was the street name? I don't remember that avenue name.
Peterson.
Oh, Gold Eagle and Peterson Road in Libertyville, Texas. Brought to you by Jake. I love it.
Texas? Libertyville, Texas? Is that close to San Antonio?
It's Illinois. I've been here 5 years, or 4 if you ask Jake. I don't know.
How did we do this? Serious question. How did we do this for 2 years with him on every time? Like, I don't know how we survived.
Well, I mean, a lot of the times we were pretty lit early on. So
because usually we got together and made dinner or something beforehand. And
I'm pretty sure you and Roberto for sure blacked out during the March Dramness.
Oh, I was
because we did it all in one day.
I was done.
I don't think I blacked out, but I know I was wasted.
And we ate chili, and then we went back and finished recording.
Oh man,
I remember that because that's when we had that's good chili.
That is good chili. That's good chili. That was good chili in the morning too. There's 2 episodes that I remember I was completely trashed. That was one of them. It was the March Madness, Dramness. And then the second one was in Kentucky, Louisville. I don't know where. I don't even know where we were seeing like Pekin, Kentucky, in the middle of freaking nowhere. It was so fun. This racist
that house we had was awesome though.
So Gold Eagle Jake, these racist assholes bought me a passport, naturalization paperwork, and a piñata for my birthday.
It was a gift basket inside a sombrero with Coronas, Taco Bell seasoning packets.
No, we got him a like nice michelada.
Yeah, and it was like a
michelada cup
or something.
No, it wasn't. It was your application papers for to become a U.S. citizen, but I printed them out in English, not Spanish.
Same. And then a piñata, and then it was like September 15th. It was like right on Mexican Independence Day.
To be fair, though, you were happy with the piñata because I got a legit piñata from a supermercado with the Mexican candy on the inside.
That was a good birthday, and I was trashed, and we recorded an episode, and I was just blackout drunk. I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
We've come a long way.
That was fine because we did that the first day. I was still okay the first day. The second day was not a good day.
Yeah, I was blackout drunk. And then the third time...
You were both rough on the second day.
The third time... Okay, so there's 3. The third time when I was just absolutely trashed is when I went to... we went to see you, Dan. I don't know. I forget. 2 years ago, maybe?
Oh, down in DeKalb. And,
yeah. Like 2 years ago.
Jake,
you guys came over. Yeah, that's right, because we recorded.
Yeah.
We recorded.
I forgot we did that one, too. Yeah.
I was blackout drunk. I had been drinking
that was a rough day.
Since like 8 a.m. or some shit.
That was after the distillery, too, right?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Probably before the shrimp boil was done. So
that was before the shrimp boil. I was just blackout drunk. That was so fun. Represent Bourbon Matters.
Was that was like Dan's I'm moving episode, wasn't it?
No, that was I just moved down there episode. I think.
Yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Because it was before my surgery.
6 months or something.
No. It was after surgery.
It was after
That's
surgery,
when you told my ex's dad that we were going to bang that night.
I did? He was such a nice guy, too. He talked to me about India. He's like, look, there's 3 types of Indians. I'm like, well, who the hell knew? I look Indian, but I'm Mexican. Do they rate your episodes? Like, oh, this is R-rated. This is NC-17.
No, we just say it's not for children.
All right. Children, cover your ears. There's a lot of racism on this screen.
God.
Poor Gold Eagle Jake's like, you guys keep inviting this asshole. It's just valuing this talk of our freaking episode.
Jake's trying to figure out what his promo code is going to be for this episode, and Roberto keeps steering this in the wrong direction.
Promo code don't listen.
So is there always like promo code? Wait, how does that work?
Jake gives not always, but a lot of times Jake will give a discount code.
Oh, for Gold Eagle? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not every.
You want to know what our most famous one is?
We discuss. Tell him, Dan.
Roberto, you want to guess what our most famous discount code is for?
What is it for? It's mellow corn, of course.
No, it's for
Same
fighting
distillery.
cock. If you go to the website and order some fighting cock and use the code BMCock, you get 15% off.
Mm-hmm.
We named that code after you, Roberto.
It's the most used coupon code we've given out.
Oh, man.
Actually,
That
the
is
Barrel
amazing.
Craft one gets some good action. That's probably the second
Right.
most.
Probably gets more action than Dan, that's for sure.
God. We started, and then Jake had guest appeared a few episodes. When
I think
when
was the
Roberto
first
was in
one,
his
the
movie.
Knob Creek pick we did on the show.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yep.
That was the first one.
Not Creek.
That's kind of as Roberto was starting the process of moving back down to Texas again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
think
got
I did.
absolutely destroyed that night.
I think I
We
did.
did
Maybe
Jake
I
was like-
started after that.
Oh, we did do 2 episodes that night.
Yeah, that's why.
And then Jake was, after we finished recording, he was like, let's pour something that you think I've never tried before. And I was already like, pretty buzzed. So I was like, oh, let's do this
Lock,
Lock,
Stock,
Stock,
21.
and Barrel 22 year or whatever. We drink like half the bottle.
And then I got Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, God, always so good. Best
Taco Bell
Mexican
and
food
whiskey.
out there, right, Roberto?
Oh, yeah, Taco Bell and whiskey, especially when it rains on it. If it's rained on, it's
I was
even
going to
better.
say, this is before you guys knew Roberto. We did a big camping trip up in Wisconsin, which was just 3 straight days of drinking in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin. And we got hungry, so we ran out to get some Taco Bell in a group. And we probably put in like a $200 Taco Bell order.
Oh, yeah. At least,
We go back to the
We're
campsite.
just doing some work at Taco Bell.
Yeah, this was 2016, 2017, so
Yeah.
a
It was
lot,
more Doritos
3
plus
times as
Taco
much.
too. It was so
And
Doritos
we got a
plus
whole bunch of Taco Bell party packs. And that night we went to bed and it rained all night. And the next morning we get up and it was the day to go. So we were all trying to take everything down when everything's soaking wet. And Roberto was hungover as hell and hungry. And he sees a box of Taco Bell tacos that had been rained on all night. And he just starts eating one. Just soggy taco out, like the whole wrapper's got to be ripped off piece by piece. Just starts downing a taco.
Oh, shit. You didn't eat one? It was just me? I don't remember. I was hungover.
I ate one with you. Yes, I did eat one with you because I don't want you to feel everyone's looking at you like you were very pathetic.
Oh,
I
man.
thought I'd make you try and look less pathetic.
Oh, man. I had such a good time eating leftover Taco Bell in the rain. Oh, man.
Roberto, that's what friends are for.
That's what friends are for. Wait, what's everybody drinking? I'm drinking Sazerac Rye. It's one of my favorites, too.
Nice. I'm drinking Michter's 10 rye.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Remus 9.
Nice. That's the one you were drinking the other night.
Remus 9
Nice.
for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working through my way through this bottle. I kind of anymore is once I start working through a bottle, once we start getting a half, I'll just go through it. So.
Very nice.
Question. So for everybody here, kind of get some information. What's something you've tried since we started the podcast that you probably wouldn't have tried if we didn't keep going down and getting bigger into whiskey that you became a really big fan of, or something that really surprised you that sticks out in terms of what we've all drinking over the last, we'll call it 5 years, even though it's barely 4.
Oh, you mean drink? I was going to say heroin, but that's not a drink.
Sounds about right. It makes a lot of sense.
For me, I'd probably say, one of my favorites, Hard Truth. I probably would never have tried if it weren't for, like going to the store and trying a bunch of stuff and blinds and
having Brian, the master distiller, on here.
Yeah.
That was a really cool episode.
Yeah, it just getting out and tasting stuff.
What about you, Roberto? What's something you've tried that you probably wouldn't have tried, or when we really started getting big into whiskey that you've picked up from the show?
Oh man, there were a bunch. I just know there were a ton of them because especially when we started doing the March Dramnit, like I hadn't tried half of those whiskeys. And then Jake, you were always getting like new bottles here left and right that I hadn't tried, so I tried a bunch of yours, and I mean nothing really come. Oh, you know which one? What is that really nice Irish one? I think you got it at Gold Eagle. It was that nice
Blue Spot.
Blue Spot, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's one that I don't think I would have ever bought or tried if it wasn't for the podcast. It was so freaking good too. I think I went the next day to Gold Eagle and got one. Nice. Gold Eagle brought to you by Peterson Road in Libertyville, Texas.
Texas.
Jake, I think you actually got your first Blue Spot at Sam's, then got another one at Gold Eagle. I know I've seen a few people grab.
Yeah,
some.
I think so. I think I've gotten one or two at Gold Eagle. So I got one before the price increase, then I got one after the price decrease. When it went back down to normal. Yeah, I love having that bottle around.
Such a good whiskey, yeah.
It's so good.
Yep.
It's a good bonfire whiskey.
Cigar, great cigar whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, I don't drink a ton, but I know if we weren't doing this podcast at all, I never would have found that I enjoy Speyside sherry scotches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Scotch matters.
It's not like I don't go for a pour of it all times, but if I'm at a decent whiskey place and I see a Glenfarclas or something like that, I'll bite. Glenmurray, stuff like that.
Glenrothes 18.
Glenrothes 18, nice. Phenomenal bottle.
Nice.
What about you, Jake? I mean, you just taste everything anyways. I mean, is there anything that we've brought your attention to on the show that you didn't have your pulse on quite as often?
Yeah.
Or if not, you can always say all the stuff I let you guys try at Whiskey Acres too. So,
I mean, certainly, I think that's a major takeaway for me is you opened my eyes to Whiskey Acres, and we got to try a lot of experimental things that the public doesn't really get to see, and changed my whole mindset on Whiskey Acres. They're doing a lot of really cool things behind the scenes that nobody really knows, and their stuff has come a long way and it's just constantly improving. So get to be able to preview that stuff has just kept me excited for what's to come from them. And every new release from them, I'm excited to try. The other thing that I would have tasted but never would have picked a barrel of is the Beautiful and the Damned, the Old Orleans. I mean, that was one of the most memorable experiences with Kevin sitting on his patio, having cigars, and we just naturally did a barrel pick because there was one bottle that we all really, really loved, and he wasn't even trying to sell us a barrel.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
those are just two quick things that come to mind. I mean, there's tons of different... I get exposed to whiskeys and distilleries every day for my job, and there's still so much I learn on this podcast, and from you guys and from the guests that we have on the podcast. So hopefully our listeners also get some of that value.
I think.
Even for me, Jake, sold me on Scotch, not just Speyside like Dan, who's a weenie, but the good stuff too from Isla.
Nice.
I think probably one of the coolest moments that I got to experience just on the feedback side is like when I worked with Whiskey Acres and Gold Eagle. We did that kind of exclusive tasting with just like experimental stuff that's been cooking.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the is like going there and knowing that we were going to try back-to-back whiskeys that were barreled 4 days apart of each other, basically the exact same proof from the barrel, and the only difference was the yeast strain, and everyone thought it was a different variety of corn. Like everyone thought the flavor was. I don't think
different
anyone.
mash bill.
No, the one was just a straight yeaster.
No, I'm saying no, but I'm saying people thought it was a different mash bill or a different
mash bill,
variety of corn,
and it was
nobody
just
even would have thought the yeast, and even myself included. Like I never realized how much the yeast can change the overall body and texture and flavor of the whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that was the coolest thing is that no one got that, and they were so similar. So, I mean, since they were barreled 4 days apart, it was the end of one run and the start of another run. So it's the exact same corn, wheat, and malt in the bottles. It was just a yeast swap. And what's crazy is we use 500 grams of yeast in 50 or 500 gallons of mash, and just that little bit of yeast makes that big a difference was crazy. And the fact that no one thought that they were anything similar to each other, and that's all it was. So,
and also
was pretty cool
experiment we did where we took the same single barrel that we did not like at cask strength and tried it at 5 different proof points and found that sweet spot that was a unanimous aha moment.
What's been funny is I still talk to the guys quite a bit, and they're all like, because I've always been that around 110 range, especially with the Whiskey Acre stuff, and I think Rob and Pat are really starting to push to get a lot of their stuff around that 110 proof point, because I think they've done so many experiments with it now. But it was kind of cool to see how much small changes can make a big difference in flavor of whiskey.
Yeah, I saw they had a green corn.
Oaxacan green corn. You should know a lot about Oaxaca corn.
You bought Oaxaca corn?
No, they grow it there.
Oh, they grow their Oaxaca corn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
It's not at all the same climate, but I guess that works out.
Yeah, it wasn't. They did the first run a long time ago, and they just did the small bottles of it.
Okay.
And I remember they said they're like, it was a pain in the ass. The fungus issues they dealt with. They're like, we're never growing it again. And then when they tried it at age, they're like, shit.
Then it worked out.
So worked out real well. So
I experimented with fungus and yeast in Tijuana, Mexico, and it didn't go well. It did not go well.
Were you at a special show that you did that with donkeys at all? Or
no? That was episode number 200.
Perfect time for him to freeze. We know Roberto's been to those. If there's one thing I know about Roberto, he's been to Tijuana for a special show.
It's the 200th episode. It was fun. It was a horse episode. Wow. This episode is going to be the lowest ranking.
You guys, oh yeah, by far, by far. No,
I did this episode so that the next one we can say we gained 300.
Yeah, we want mild
400 listeners.
You want the
ratings shot up.
Yeah, you want the benchmark really low.
Yeah,
I'm happy to help any way I can. Bourbon matters.
No, it's been fun to see like comments, or you guys get it a lot more often with being at the store quite a bit. But like when we get some feedback of people trying some things we've mentioned and really enjoying, it's been cool too. Being able to get some comments and feedback from people that are going through the same journey we have, and realizing that maybe we're not 100% full of shit and know a little bit about what we're talking about is always pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, we all have, just a little bit of knowledge and seeing how you can help people a little bit that are kind of new in their journey. And Roberto, you talked about this when you moved down to Texas, with talking about to people in the store about Ancient Age that were trying to get all the Buffalo Trace stuff, and you got them hooked on that for their cocktails and stuff. Like just being able to give some advice and seeing people understand that we have a little bit of knowledge and trust us a little bit is pretty cool too.
Yeah, so agreed. It's been fun being down here and talking to a lot of the whiskey peeps. We live literally next door. Dan, I think you saw it, next door to a liquor store. So I go over there and I talk to them all the time. And like it's when I'm in next door, you walk out of this apartment and you go to the liquor store, which is a problem. It was a problem when I lived 5 minutes from Gold Eagle, but imagine now that it's like 35 seconds.
So what is the whiskey scene like down there compared to when you were in Libertyville?
I honestly, I mean, not to talk shit about Texas, but I did find it a little unsophisticated. I found it a little, I mean, people are just they were not very knowledgeable about whiskeys down here. Anybody you ran into is like, oh shit, what do you mean you found a bottle of Weller Special Reserve? I've never had that. I'm like, well, that's shit, you can buy that anywhere. You know, it's not a big special whiskey. And then, if you go to the hill country, because Garrison Brothers is out there, Dan, you went to Garrison Brothers out like maybe like an hour from San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
You start finding a lot more people knowledgeable about whiskey just because Milam and Green's out there and Garrison Brothers. So they start really trying to educate themselves about whiskey, which is really cool. But here in the cities, like it's not very sophisticated. People don't know what they're drinking. They don't know what they want. They don't. I don't know if it's just they don't want to pay a price for like a more expensive whiskey, but they just don't go outside of what they know, which is like, a Jack every day and then maybe try a Special Reserve here and there. Yeah.
I did talk, like, nothing against Roberto, but I did talk a lot of shit about Garrison Brothers when we went there.
I mean, honestly, it's overpriced. It's a beautiful property.
Very beautiful place to drink at.
Yeah, and it's the hill country, so it's pretty. The climate's okay, but it's just overpriced as hell. I mean, you go buy a drink for $22. I think we paid for one of those Manhattans. It's like it's a little out there. But I mean, it's worth the visit just because it's a pretty place.
See, you got to come out here to see. Even though same thing, the whiskey's not the greatest. You got to come out here to see High West.
Yeah, I would love to go see High West.
Because I'm not a big fan of their whiskey, but that's probably the most beautiful distillery I've been to so far.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's nice. I can imagine. That's the one you can ski into, right?
Well, so they have the like bar, the High West Saloon is in Park City.
Oh, okay.
And you can ski into it. And they do like a little bit of distilling there, but it's mainly clear spirits that they do for some stuff at the saloon. Yeah. But the actual distillery is out on big, beautiful ranch up in the mountains. So
that's nice. I mean,
the skiing out is awesome.
When I moved down here in like 22, I think, and I did a couple of episodes. Jake, remember you and I did a couple, and then that was before Gold Eagle Jake came on board, I think. And we did like 2 or 3 episodes after that. And I started going to a bunch of hill country and San Antonio distilleries. I mean, the scene here, it grew pretty nicely. There's, Milam and Green is great. There's some beautiful properties. The climate's nice. And their own whiskeys are really good. Not the Indiana whiskeys, which are okay, but of course it's just blended. Then they have Garrison Brothers, which, it's a big draw down here. And you find a lot of really unique distilleries here in the Texas Whiskey Trail, which, the scene is growing pretty nice. But again, it's a little unsophisticated. It's not as, I just remember in Illinois having a lot more better conversations about whiskey with people than I do here.
What was that one distillery that was smaller? I think was close to you. It was something Creek that you liked.
Rebecca Creek.
Yeah, Rebecca Creek is like 20 minutes from me. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, you got that in Devil's River is right there in St. Antonio.
Devil's
River shut down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's downtown San Antonio, like right downtown, which, we live downtown, so Devil's River is like maybe like 3 blocks from me. And they have really good whiskey. Do you sell that, Jake, up there? Devil's River?
We used to, but not really now.
Yeah.
Really good whiskey. Jesus. You're buying into this Texas whiskey crap.
I don't know. Their single barrels were really good.
I had
Maybe they're
Devil's
keeping
River,
all that stuff down there.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
I had Devil's River once, and I was on a hike in Madeira, and I was never so happy that I didn't have to drink that again. I think Sam gave me that shooter for free. It's because he thought it was trash. He couldn't sell them.
Yeah. Nice.
It makes sense that you would like that and think it's good. That makes a lot of sense.
Nothing is as good as mellow corn.
Do they have any independent stores similar to Gold Eagle, or is it all just like what's the big one down
Specs.
there? Specs.
There's Specs.
And-
Yeah, Specs is a bigger one, the Texas one. They do. Actually, San Antonio has it's called Alamo Liquors, and they have 3 stores, and oh man, the selection is just absolutely perfect. They have tastings all the time, but not as cool as like the ones that you do, Jake. These are more inviting the vendors to have their own tastings, like they have their tables. There's a liquor store called Twin Liquors, and they do some classes for whiskey here and there, but it's nothing great. It's very commercial. It's like people just pitching their product, but very marketing focused and not really whiskey education focused. Yeah, so I haven't found it. Alamo Liquors, they do a good job because the guys talk about whiskey. They like talking about it, and there's a bunch of tastings, and they have absolutely everything. I sent Dan a picture. That's the one that they had just a bunch of they had a bunch of blends just sitting out there on the front. Like, all right, there you go. It's for everybody. I was like, wow, that's good for me. I went and got 2 bottles.
Yeah, it's funny to think of how spoiled we were with having Gold Eagle like right by us. All the
Agreed. I miss
stuff
that. Yeah.
we got to do all the different master classes and stuff.
Yeah, that was fun. I still have the golf tees. I don't know if you guys still give away the golf tees.
Yeah.
I remember when I came down to see, I remember sending Jake a picture of that because you're using Gold Eagle golf tees down at I almost wore my quarry shirt today. From
Nice,
golfing at the quarry. But
yeah, we play golf, and I not that I stole a bunch. I just took a bunch one time.
I mean, we get them to give out. It's free advertisement. I don't think
There
it
you
does
go.
us any good in San Antonio, but
Do you ship to Texas?
what do you mean? Libertyville, Texas is
we
right
do.
there.
Oh yeah, Libertyville, Texas.
Peterson Road in Libertyville, Texas.
Oh man, I could walk to the Gold Eagle. That was so fun. Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
funny
that was-
because you could walk there, but you couldn't walk home a lot of the time.
Oh, I always got trashed. Yeah. It was so fun though. I miss that. I miss Illinois. Period. San Antonio's nice, and I'm only down here because my parents. But
What's crazy, Jake, is like just like kind of thinking through this whole how this is all developed over the years is like Roberto had moved into this beautiful house in Libertyville, had a whiskey room, kind of inspired us all to build out our whiskey collections. And when I went and saw him for Thanksgiving, he's got like one small bar cart in the corner of his apartment with like 9 bottles on it now. He's like, oh, the rest is in storage.
yeah, I literally had like 10 bottles. Yeah.
Well, the rest is in storage.
Yeah. I have 3 storage units. One is specifically just whiskey. It's got like 400 bottles of whiskey in it.
Jeez.
So
And you still go to the
and
liquor
counting,
store.
right?
you know what's fun though? Yeah, in counting. You know what's fun is that I actually go shopping there. Like, oh shit, what can we get today? So I go
And
to
you
the
buy
storage
it, and
unit.
you leave cash.
And
at the
I pay
storage
myself. I go in and I'm like, all right, well, let's open this box, see what's in here. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna take this one home.
Yeah. When I went down to see him, he definitely didn't do that beforehand because there's nothing special on the bar cart.
No, yeah. I had the pappy, but we didn't have it open.
No.
Yeah.
I've still only ever seen one bottle of Weller single barrel, and you haven't opened that for me, so that's nice of you.
Yeah, you're kind of a dick. That's why.
Wouldn't be the first time someone's called me that about on this show. Oh man. Now maybe next time when I come down, he'll actually bring some good whiskey
Next
out.
time we'll do the Spurs.
I said good whiskey.
That's true.
Didn't
That's
your guy
good
just?
whiskey.
Oh no. Didn't your guy just get ejected? No. Yeah, he just got ejected, didn't he, yesterday?
Wemby,
Wemby.
yeah.
Yeah.
He elbowed a bro. Wait, Jake, do you guys sell a bunch of Garrison Brothers? Is that
We sell some Garrison Brothers. I wouldn't say a bunch, but we did a barrel pick from Garrison Brothers that only yielded 30 bottles, and it was like
wow.
136 proof,
Jeez.
and that sold out fairly quickly.
Wow. 30
What's
bottles?
your?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It was dark. Like it was.
That's a lot of evaporation.
Yeah.
Probably like a Bel Maria color almost, the Coca-Cola brown.
Oh yeah, it was darker probably.
Wow.
What would you say the top selling Texas whiskey is at Gold Eagle? Is it still Austin?
Still Austin for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's we're a little bit different and harder to judge because we kind of go through waves with distilleries, especially when we have like master classes and events going on with the distilleries. But I think overall, still Austin because we did those 2 barrel picks that were huge yields and sold out like within a month.
Wow. Good to know. I like still Austin. I still haven't been.
I went down there to do these picks. It's a very fun town, very cool distillery. It's not, still Austin to me doesn't taste like other Texas whiskeys, and I don't mean that in a bad way. But if you blind someone on Still Austin, you wouldn't immediately say, "Oh, this tastes like Texas," like kind of how you would with Garrison Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's good to know. Yeah, I've been meaning to go. I mean, it's only like an hour away, and I just haven't been. But it's definitely on my list.
I say that's super close in Texas too. I guess something's an hour away. It's basically next door.
Exactly. Yeah, it's on my list. I mean,
you do ship to Texas though, Jake?
We do. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Roberto just doesn't support you. That's nice.
No. Well, he shops at his 400 bottle storage unit, so
I do my own tasting.
It's nice how he talks about how he misses all this stuff about Gold Eagle and then doesn't buy anything from Gold Eagle and get it shipped. So super nice of Roberto, great friend.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. My internet broke out again, so I have no idea what you cussed me about, but I believe it and I agree with it.
All right. So give us your credit card.
About me and I don't know what it was.
I said it's nice of you to talk all these glowing things about Gold Eagle and then absolutely not support them any way possible.
Yeah.
That's the Roberto I know and love.
Hey, he doesn't get the Manchego anymore, so
the sweaty Manchego cheese.
I get the Manchego for the tequila tastings.
Oh,
there you go.
I get the caramelized onion cheddar for the bourbon tastings, or else people yell at me that I didn't put that on the cheese boards.
Roberto, this is what, like the fourth year of doing master classes?
This is it the
fourth or fifth, right?
It's the Bourbon Matters 6th year of doing master classes in Bourbon Matters years.
It's like, I mean, I've probably been to like, I don't know, like 60% of like all of them ever.
Yeah,
and
we started like right after COVID. This was our way to start doing tastings again. Was we figured if we put 3-4 people at a table, space the tables out, it's better than having 80 to 100 people in the store fighting through crowds to get to all the different vendors. And then we never looked back because customers liked it a lot more. We liked it a lot more. We sold a lot more. And people just got much better a much better experience sitting there and being able to listen to a presentation than fight a crowd and taste a quarter ounce in a plastic shot glass.
Yeah. Well, and two, it's like when you read the articles and things about what whiskeys are gonna survive the best as sales have dropped across the board, it's ones with stories and stuff, and it gives the distilleries a chance to come and specifically tell and promote their story and get people invested in them as a distillery, and not just, hey, here's a pour of Blanton's. Oh, can I get a bottle?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
People go crazy. All they got to do is just ask Jake what he's got in the back, and he'll get you something.
So, if you started them,
you're pretty stuck on that, aren't you?
So you started them
It's
in
not gonna be
23rd
happy
week in a
until-
row, right?
Yeah, we started probably in 2021.
Wow. So we must have gone to one of the first ones then.
Yeah, we started pretty early on.
Maybe
Yeah.
at the end of 2020, but I think right at the start of 2021.
I think was the Whiskey Acres one the first one we went to,
No.
or was it
No.
a blind tasting? I think it was a blind.
I think
It was
I thought
wrong.
it was Barrel Craft was the first one we went to, and then
I
we
don't
went to
think I
Whiskey
started
Acres.
doing blinds.
Yeah,
Maybe it was Barrel.
I think it was Barrel Craft and then Whiskey Acres.
It probably was Barrel because that's probably where Jenna tried batch 30 and said that was like her favorite of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do remember
I
that
think
one.
those were the first two we went to. Yeah,
Had to be the first one, yeah. Yeah. Good memories.
so yeah.
Good memories.
I the only thing I wish is we would have been closer to Gold Eagle Jake when we did our Kentucky trip, because we would have had a expert tour guide to go with our tour guide that we hired.
Oh, man.
Also, probably could have got you like some kind of VIP tour.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got a VIP tour on accident in Heaven Hill
Yeah, we did.
because they screwed up our reservation date on their end, not on our tour company's end. So we got to sit in the executive boardroom, and some lady. I felt bad because we were gone at that point.
We were trashed. I stole the glasses. You cannot take these glasses home. Oh, okay. Whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah, they rolled the carpet out for us though.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
realized they made a mistake, and they
tried
went above and beyond.
Everything they had.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That was super pretty.
Well, I mean, we had technically paid for the better tasting experience, but I don't think we were supposed to be.
One though.
I don't think we were supposed to be in that room that we were in.
Yeah, no.
You know what I
Especially as drunk
got?
as we were.
You know what I got at that visit? It was this. I
Yeah,
got my
that stupid
Miller Corn
hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's where I got my Miller Corn hat. And that's where I got absolutely plastered trashed.
We were trash.
Sensing a pattern here.
Yeah. Well, that was after
Wait,
the.
tell us about when you didn't get blacked out or trashed.
I don't think there was any episode where I was not plastered trashed. That in Kentucky,
Maybe
that was
episode
every single
1.
day. Episode 1, maybe.
Like,
we only,
I
we only
don't-
tried one whiskey on episode 1. Then episode 2, we tried 3 Bartons.
Oh man, yeah,
I had a lot of them.
yeah. I mean, episode 1, we were trying to stay warm because it was -0 degrees.
I don't think 0 is a negative number. I think it's just 0. I don't think it's a positive or a negative. I'm no mathematician.
-0 sounds a lot colder than zero.
Yeah, but, guys, he's from Mexico. It's -0 Celsius.
That's still cold. Oh man, now I want tacos. Ooh, that sounds really good.
No, it's funny because I don't get drunk very often anymore. Like I just usually sip on whiskey, and I've usually stayed pretty good over the last few years. But man, I tell you what, going down to hang out with Roberto for a weekend. All of a sudden, we're at a place like 3 blocks. We're at like an outdoor area 3 blocks from his apartment, already hammered, smoking hookah and down in more drinks.
Oh man, that was after
hard
we drank. We
It's
played
hard with
golf that
Roberto.
day.
Yeah, it was our
'Cause
golf
you-
day.
Roberto doesn't discriminate against any whiskey.
Hell
So
no. I mean,
he's
Roberto's-
always just like, oh, this is so good. And then you try it and you're like, yeah, it is really good.
this is trash.
Well, when you're like 10 tastes in, everything starts tasting awesome.
It does not matter. Yeah. That day we played golf, and I mean, it took like 6 hours or something, and we just drank the whole time. We were plastered drunk. And then we got home, and then we went to dinner. And then I don't remember anything what happened after that.
And then
I just remember like all of a sudden we're someplace and we're like, they're like people were selling hookahs. Like they just like come over to your table and they start your hookah and they just give you the hookah. And I remember doing that for a while. And then
I don't know.
We went to some old building somewhere and no one fell in a river, which is impressive.
Then I blacked out. We sound like recovering alcoholics, man.
Hobbyists. We found that out. We're hobbyists.
Exactly. So,
and I don't know. What do you mean we?
Yeah, you haven't been really drunk recently,
Jake's
Jake.
a professional. This is what he does for a living.
I'm talking about Roberto's. I mean, I'm a hobbyist too.
Dude, I'll tell you what. There's a difference of when you guys came down, when both Jakes came down to Whiskey Acres and I did a behind-the-scenes tour with you and how you guys handled your liquor versus when Roberto came down to Whiskey Acres and I did him a special events and how he
Let me guess. He was trashed and
blackout
drunk.
Although the smile on his face when he got to dump barrels for the first time in his life.
I was happy when I dumped the barrel. I was already drunk by then because, I mean, true story. I walk in, and, hey, Dan, we haven't seen you in like 3 months or 3 years or whatever the hell it's been. And then he's like, all right, have a tasting. And the tasting was like
White Dog.
Not much. It was like,
seriously.
seriously.
You started with White Dog, and then we went down from there.
That's where I got drunk. It was the White Dog, and then it was downhill. And then, you want to try the Oaxaca and blue corn whiskey?
Green.
Yeah. And then he gives me a glass about that much right here. And then I don't remember anything. Who was driving?
I didn't give Roberto that much either, to be fair.
And then we recorded
because the Copper Dog does not take that much whiskey out in one swoop. I can guarantee you, I didn't fill up his cup 3 times with the one stupid Copper Dog. So.
And then we recorded the podcast the next day, and I was really drunk that day. It was way drunker than the day before. I don't remember shit about that day. I just remember I was talking to this really nice Indian dude. Oh, yeah, that's my daughter. I'm like, oh, shit, I've been talking to you about your daughter. I didn't know it was your daughter.
Okay. There was 2 Indian people at my house. The girl I was dating, and then someone about 20-some years older than her, male, and also Indian. You didn't put 2 and 2 together on that one? No? Okay. All right.
Hey, we have been drinking for 12 hours straight by then.
When Roberto's drunk, he doesn't see race.
I'm equal opportunity drunker.
Yeah. Oh, man. I was going to say we should do a Mellow Corn coupon code for today, but I know it's not going to make any difference in your Mellow Corn sales, Jake. So I don't even think it's worth it.
I mean, might as well.
$14
PDL for a discount. Maybe if you use that as a code, he'll actually buy something from your store and have Mellow Corn shipped down.
All right. From BMPDL. 10% off Mellow Corn.
Salud.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Cheers
see if
to
we
that.
can get some action.
You just made my evening. Look at that.
70 cents off. Let's go.
Is that it? How much is it?
Like $14 or something.
It was like $15.
Yeah. All right, 15% off.
15?
15.
All right.
I was making a joke that it was $7.
Yeah.
Roberto, you have to use your code now and you can get 1 bottle of Mellow Corn and then fill up a case and have it shipped. It's the same price for shipping all the way down there.
All right. I'm in.
Do you still have Yellowstone 10?
We do.
Roberto, you need to get yourself a Yellowstone 10 year.
Shit, good for me.
$500 for shipping.
The show or what?
You go online and buy stuff. We'll show you. We'll teach you how to use the internet after this. Jake, where can people use the code to get 15% off Mellow Corn bourbon at?
goldeaglewine.com. You can download our app on the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Come see us at 255 Peterson Road, Libertyville, Texas. And make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram at Gold Eagle Wine, Facebook at Gold Eagle Spirits. Thanks for listening.
Oh, man.
Use that BMPDL code for 15% off Mellow Corn.
And if you haven't bought or tried Mellow Corn, just do it. It's cheap.
It's so
Use the 15%
good.
off.
It is the best $15 you'll spend. BMPDL. No, BMPDL.
Dude, he's trashed.
He's plastered.
Jake, if people want to go listen to some really old episodes with this asshole on.
Wait, hold on. What's the code? BM? BMPDL.
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 BM for Bourbon Matters.
Bourbon Matters? Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That way Jake can track and see how much business he gets from the podcast.
All right. BMPDL. Get 15% off of your Mellow Corn.
There you go. Just in honor of this asshole. And I see Remy Rue moving on the bed back there. Jake, if people want to go listen to episodes of this old asshole on it, how can they do that?
Yeah, you can listen to us on Apple, Google, Spotify, or pretty much any other podcast platform. Watch us on Spotify and YouTube.
Wait.
There's a couple of video episodes with Roberto.
Oh, yeah. It's when we did it in your office.
I got
There's a few of them. Yeah.
I got to put this on my socials. Raise your glass.
Let me get some whiskey in it here real quick.
Where's your whiskey? Where's my blur? There you go. Cheers, cheers. All right. It's for my social so I can promote it too. Perfect. BMPDL, 15% off. I'm going to fuck that up. It's like Black Lives Matter 15 or some shit like that.
Jesus. It's a slow clap for Roberto. Well, Roberto, thanks for joining us on our not quite 5-year, actually 4th-year anniversary and our almost just after 200th episode. Good job, Jake. You're just killing it over there. Appreciate you for doing all this. But
thanks.
Roberto, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. Salud.